tell us about the process that you kind of went through, that you had to go through to become an adoptive parent. You said there that you had paperwork and then you had some training. Can you walk us through that?
Sure. Me again?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You're better at it.
Um, a lot of paperwork. And like I said, we were in the, I mean, we've been in the kid business our whole lives, and and I'm also a lawyer, so I feel like I have a pretty good, or I felt like I had a pretty good understanding of the systems, all the systems in place. But I think even we learned some things along the way, to sit in the trainings. So the paperwork, every aspect of your life. I mean, we had to dig back our Social Security earnings records, like for our entire lives.
Right.
And it was fine. Right. Cumbersome. We had to renew our clearances a couple of times because they kept expiring and things took longer than we thought they would. But we do that. I mean, we have to do that for work anyway. Yeah. Along the way, our only remark kept being like, I can't believe they just let any two idiots have their own baby. Like but they really, really scrutinize adoptive parents, and we work with kids who are like, oh my God, there should be some requirements for all parents.
For all parents, yes. I think the same thing when I went through.
Or something, I don't know. But it was, then we had to take the classes. We spent 3 Saturdays, full days. Yeah. And we laughed at the first, in the first class when we sat down, and we learned yet again about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which we both learned about in college. And, it's good to know he's still the authority. But we definitely learned some things through those classes that I think, we didn't already know. It worked out. It turned out being like time well spent.
Yes, definitely.
So what was one thing that you took away from that? You said, some things were new to you as somebody who's in the, child business, so to speak, being a coach, being a teacher, being a lawyer, working with all of that. You do have a background, but what surprised you? What were some of those things that surprised you?
For me, I think the reality of the trauma of foster children, the moving around, the just the sadness that they carry, packing up their lives in a garbage bag and like bringing it to the next place. Like, it's just, it was not something I had, I've had foster kids come in and out of my classrooms, and we've worked with, foster parents that are sort of well-known foster parents in our district that always have kids coming and going, but I've never really thought about it or experienced it from like that side.